Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards, and it is time for Warhammer Skulls. And Combat Cards is participating in this event through 1 week of special campaigns, giveaways, and a new Supreme Commander. And we'll be taking a look at some of the things that will be happening, as well as a special chance for you to win several copies of the new Supreme Commander. But first of all, let's take a look at some of the things that everyone can get for free. So if we go over to the card shop, each day for the next 7 days, there will be a free bundle of in-game goods that you can claim. Day 1, we have 20 Chaos cards here that you can claim for free. Also, if you haven't claimed it already, there is a code you can redeem. If you go to the top right corner, the little gear icon, click on that, go to redeem a code. If you just enter the word skulls, and click redeem, that will give you 3 pages of cards, as well as 400 coins and 40 plasma, and it looks like these are all chaos cards. Oh, and also some cosmetics. Wasn't expecting that. And yeah, that is available for everyone, so definitely claim that while you can. Now, as for Shinto Bean's special giveaway, if we look at new cards back in the shop, we have a new Supreme Commander. This is a new version of Abaddon the Despoiler. And his special rule, Dark Destiny, it's a pretty fun one, though it can be a little bit tricky to use. At the start of your turn, 2 of your cards increase all their attack stats by 20%, lasting until the next turn. And then whichever card did not get the buff actually takes damage equal to 10% of their base health. So that's kind of the tricky part to play around. You can sort of combo it with things like Berserk, and running Death Blow, I guess, sort of mitigates some of the ill effects there. Abaddon himself cannot be damaged, although he can gain the attack buff. And then whenever you destroy an opponent's card, all of your cards ready. So, for example, if you throw a bunch of cards that buff melee when they ready, you can build up a really massive melee attack, but you can do that with any attack type, so he can be pretty flexible. So, if you want a chance to win 4 copies of this Supreme Commander, do the following. First of all, what you're going to have to do is go into the game and click on your profile, which is sort of at the top here. If you select that, you'll see some information, including the number of wins you have and whatnot. So what you need to do to enter for a chance to win is open this up, take a screenshot of it, and then in the comments of this video, comment your favorite warlord as listed here in the menu. So for mine, it would be Zephyr Blade, and also list the total wins you have. So in my case, it's 20,659 wins. So yeah, again, take a screenshot of this and list your favorite warlord and total wins in the comment section of this video. And 48 hours after I upload this video, I will go through and randomly select 3 comments, and each of those people will be able to get 4 copies of the Supreme Commander. Now, in order to claim the rewards, there is one more step that you have to do. So if you're one of the lucky winners, you will have to take a screenshot of your comment with my reply saying that you've won. Go back into the settings, again in the top right corner of the gear thing. Go to Help and Game Guide, then create a new ticket. You can pick any of the categories, but we'll just say Account Issue. Create a ticket. For the message, type in Shinto Bean Giveaway. Okay, so after you type that in, you are able to, you can attach images. So attach the screenshot of your profile, as well as a screenshot of your comment with my reply on it. Send that in as a ticket, and then if everything checks out, you should be able to receive those rewards straight into your collection. So best of luck to you. Now, looking ahead at the other events we have for Warhammer Skulls this week. So we've got 4 different campaigns in the next 7 days. The first one is a Khorne campaign. The first 2 campaigns are actually, the decks were made by YouTubers who have their own Warhammer channels. The first one is Vanguard Tactics. The next one, the Tzeentch campaign, is curated by someone from Play on Tabletop. Now, I've heard some feedback about this Khorne campaign being extremely hard. Some of these decks have like over 20 bodyguards, which is absolutely ridiculous. I haven't gotten far enough in myself to face that yet. But yeah, it's pretty ridiculously difficult by the sound of it. But later on in the week, with the Nurgle campaign, there's actually a new game mode called Horde mode, which sounds a lot of fun. Basically, you just have to kill as many enemies as you can to increase your score. And so there's an unending swarm of enemy bodyguards that will attack you until your last card is destroyed. So looking forward to that one. And then finally, we have a Slaanesh campaign as well. Now, very quickly, I'm just going to play a game here in the campaign. Level 5 here, running Supreme Commander Abaddon. Everything's at max level. Let's actually take a look at the modifiers. We got 400 deck points available, and the Aura of Rage increasing the melee attack. So we're going to try this one out, running Lord of War, the Lord of Skulls. I think, unfortunately for this campaign, with it being as difficult as it is, it's going to be nearly impossible for newer players who don't have good cards in their collection. I've got like a healthy mix of Berserk and Deathblow, which I think combos pretty well with Abaddon, and you'll notice that every single bodyguard in this deck has melee ready for its ready type, which means you can build up a tremendous melee attack by killing enemy bodyguards. We're up against Lieutenant Tolmeron here at level 5. They have the, actually we have the initiative, which is pretty big, and we're going to throw down some of this fodder. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage here on turn 1, I don't think. But, yeah, we'll just get rid of these cards at first. You'll see they have, what, 10 bodyguards, it looks like? Blood Angels themed. And I was saying I'm throwing down the fodder, but we're going to throw down the Lord of Skulls as well. Right in the center lane. Hopefully they move that taunt into the center, but nope. Okay, well, they threw down a Dreadnought across from the Lord of Skulls. That's not great. I don't think we really want to attack into this. We'll see. Okay, so the Lord of Skulls and the Blood Crusher were the ones that got the 20% attack boost. And then the other card, the Bloodletter, took damage equal to 10% of his health. So that was actually a pretty good scenario there. What can we do? Well, yeah, I think we'll just ready here. Don't think it's really worth attacking. Speed things up a little bit to get through this. Alright, we're getting a 5% increase. They're going melee. That's a lot of damage we're taking here. The Bloodletter dies. Deathblow goes off. Okay, and that thing dies. That means 2 of our cards ready. So unfortunately, with the Bloodletter dead, we only got 2 stacks of the melee buff right there. I think we'll go with, let's see, what do we want to do? Wow, that thing has a lot of health. We'll just throw down this guy for an additional ready. We've got the Lord on Juggernaut. So, okay, we're sitting at 158% of the melee, and this time the Lord of Skulls took 10% of its health, so that's a lot of damage there. It did get 12 to its attack stats from Berserk, but you can see right there, crazy amounts of damage. We're going to go ahead and attack with the melee here, take out the Dreadnought. That means all 3 of our cards get to ready, and ready an additional time. So there's a total of 6 readies right there from killing those 2 cards. If you can manage to kill like everything, you can imagine, you know, just how much damage, just how much of an attack you can build up. Uh-oh, that's not good. Astorath the Grim coming out. That's going to be very painful, especially because he's dropping it across from my weak guy. He's going to blow up. There goes the death blow. Takes out one of the shields there, but I think this Lord of Skulls is dead. Yep, that thing is going down. Well, with that thing dead, that really kind of messes me up, but we're going to go with Karn the Betrayer. And I think actually we do have enough melee that we should be able to get through this okay. Question is, do we want to heal? I think we'll save the healing for the Warlord, though. Let's just throw the Bloodthirster in the middle. We'll see who gets the attack buff here. Furious Charge goes off first, and we get to ready 3 times again. That's pretty huge. Okay, so those 2, actually Karn is the one that gets hit by the damage, so that was actually not so great. But we can do enough damage anyway that we're just going to kill everything, so works out in the end. And we'll just be able to go straight through the shields on that Terminator, get another, well, what was that? Another 6 melee readies right there. Alright, they got a Dreadnought with Sonic Blast. Luckily, a lot of these Blood Angels don't actually combo very well with Lieutenant Tomaron's special rule, buffing the ranged, so this is not like the strongest deck, although they do have a lot of individually strong cards in here. Okay, that was close. Now, if the... Okay, we gotta be careful here. Alright, the Bloodthirster is the one that takes damage. Now, that could have been really bad if this guy took the damage. I think he would have died before the turn started, so... A little bit scary there. Now, we have nearly the exact amount of damage to kill the Dreadnought, so... that worked out very nicely. Again, we're getting more melee buffs from killing these guys. Not enough to kill Mephiston. And I think we can probably just drop Abaddon here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll drop the Warlord himself, see how he does against Lieutenant Tomaron, who is pretty small by comparison. I was going to say, hopefully they don't drop something with Furious Charges. If they had knocked out Karn, that would have been actually really bad, but I think we're going to be okay here. Abaddon's Fear mitigating a lot of the damage. They're going Psychic. It's a pretty good amount of damage there. We got a 105% boost to the melee attack. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. So yeah, so Abaddon can't take damage from his own special rule. So what happened there was Karn and the Bloodthirster got the 20% buff, and Abaddon just does nothing. But total of 1,172 melee damage for the win here for Chaos. So you can see this new Supreme Commander, pretty brutal. Definitely a lot of fun, especially when everything's at max level and you've got 400 points to work with. And ranked, he's not going to be nearly as good. But again, if you're watching this video within the first 48 hours of it posting, do enter for a chance to win. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.